Alright everybody, we are here, we're good to go, both Karters are ready, so I'm going to count them down and shortly we will get going. We are starting with Choco Mountain, of course. We're in love with the Choco. Two great Karters here. Just a little sync up there and we're off. Smurfy, obviously the big favourite here, ranked 24th overall in the world. Sean Murphy, Canadian star. Canada have got a very strong team here in this World Cup, and they've made it all the way here to this final with some great performances. Smurfy and Slim taking them to this final over the last few days. Enter the underdog. He's just inside the top 200, but he's been coming up the ranks fast. And Team Germany's having a really good showing here in this World Cup. Just a lot of strong times, obviously led by Matthias Rustemeyer, but also with Maurice Berger, with Martin Klaassen. Really strong team. And we can see Smurfy out to that early lead on Choco Mountain. Obviously one really big point here, which is don't get hit by those boulders, but easy to get snagged on a wall. Easy to bonk one of those fences and lose some time. Easy to do bad hills at the end. So it's possible to make a few mistakes here, not the highest variance track we've got today. Smurfy with a little wall bonk there, but nothing major. And he's clearly ahead right now. Enters driving well, but it's tough for him to keep up with the much higher ranked Karter on the track like this. We're going to see the split on lap 2 now. Smurfy with a 38.95, very fast. Enter 39.65, also a good time. But Smurfy is right out ahead here now, and Enter needs the mistake from Smurfy if he's going to make any time back here. Smurfy looking strong in this opening track here in the final. Just one more boulder corner to go. Any one of those mistakes, but we've got a nice clean run here. A little wall bonk from Smurfy, but he's clear through there. And now we just have to safely navigate these final couple of turns to pull out an early opening lead. He's going to come in, it looks like a 158. It's going to be a 158, very nice there. And he's got the lead just over 1 second there. Obviously, with some of the tracks we've got coming up here, 1 second is not a huge amount of time. So anything can still happen, but he's done what he needed to on Choco Mountain. So 1.13 the difference. Good start for Smurfy there. Canada looking for the gold medal here, and he has delivered on his promise so far. We're going to go to Bowser's Castle next, and obviously a lot could change here. Huge variance. Here we go, for some Bowser's Castle. Coming up right now. Those swamps, as we know, if you make a mistake early, it can be really difficult to get back on track. So you've just got to make sure you stay clean on that first lap. Everything can fall into place there. Doing a quick little sync up here. And Enter going outside, Smurfy inside, both safely past the first thwomps here. That's what you want to see. But Enter with a slight lead, little bonk on the wall there from Smurfy now. Looking very even, but Smurfy just starting to overtake now, I think. Just catching up that little bit. There he is, he's ahead on that spiral now. Coming through. Be a low 45. Yep, very nice. Just under a second lead after lap 1. No major mistakes again from either player. And clean through the thwomps again. Looking good, second thwomp room. Nasty one for Ent, but he just makes it through, held his nerve there, didn't panic. Smurfy with a commanding lead now, coming up into the spiral. Smurfy's looking very controlled here, not missing a lot of MTs. A little bit of a snag on the wall there, not an optimal spiral. It's not going to lose him too much time. Obviously the key section is coming up right now. Let's see how he navigates. 45 lap for Enter as well there, very nice at his skill level. But Smurfy is really going to have to make a big mistake here now. Let's see how he gets on with the last set of thwomps. He's okay, that lifts nicely for him. Enter coming through clean as well. Here's the final room. And Smurfy, yes, safely passed. Bonk off the wall, but that's fine. And a bonk off the stairs again, but he's okay. Looks like it's going to be another victory for the Canadian player here, barring something horrifically unforeseen. But I think we're all good here. Enter with the similar snag to Smurfy on that second lap on the spiral there. But yes, clean run from Smurfy. Looks like a 2:16 coming through. Very nice. And a nice time from Enter as well. Again, very good from both players. We're seeing clean driving here. 2:16.56 to a 2:17.65. And that puts Smurfy with a lead of 2.22 seconds. Now, of course, Cooper Trooper Beach, you missed the ramp. That's a much bigger time difference than 2 seconds. Same with the Mushroom Kart Mario Raceway. So, we could see anything happen here. Certainly not over, but a good start from Smurfy, playing up to his skill level here. And that's what he would have wanted so far. Been very impressed with the level here from both players. They are feeling nervous. It's not really showing the driving. We've seen a lot more nervous driving earlier in this competition. A lot of top players making mistakes on tracks. Team World obviously getting eliminated very early in a shock. Australia looked like they were on course for the gold, but went out earlier this week when they had a strong position. So impressive to see this level in the gold medal match here. We're going to go to Cooper Trooper, and we'll see, will the ramp or indeed Lake Rustenmeyer decide this track. So, Cooper Trooper, easy to make a massive mistake here. Arguably the easiest track to make a massive mistake on. We'll see how we get on with the ramp here. The ground here is uneven. Approaching is always nervous. Clean for both players coming into the first lap. Also easy to bonk the wall on that shroom there if you go too aggressive. That's what they like to see. And Enter actually with the faster lap on lap 1 there. Very close race, about 0.3 of a second in it. So we've got a race here and a little snag from Smurfy in the corner. Maybe those nerves are starting to show now. We'll see, how is the ramp going to go? Lap 2. Smurfy, oh, very close on the inside wall there. That was a fraction away from falling down, and that would have been a massive time swing, but he's okay. And as we come through lap 2, it's again still very close. Enter just ever so slightly ahead. So it's all to play for on this lap 3, and of course one more key jump to make, but it would still be huge if Enter could get any time back on this track with Mario Raceway to come. Slightly suboptimal between the ramp and the wall there from Enter, and now Smurfy has got the lead. Is he safe on the ramp? He is. They're both safe, so they're clean through, and it looks like Smurfy is going to take the lead again, add a little bit extra to his lead. Actually, no, Enter comes through just about. Hang on, good finish to the lap, and he has pulled back a little bit of time. So a nice run from Enter there, 1500ths in it. Would have been a great single track one try there. And we've got a difference of just over 2 seconds going to Mario Raceway here. Obviously the all-important mushroom cut. What a great race we had on Koopa Troopa Beach. Again, no major mistakes from either player. Slightly sloppy from Smurfy, but it's been really impressive levels so far, especially considering the pressure on these players. And we've got a really big finale here. What will they do? What will the strategy be here? Always tempting to play it safe, but in this situation, especially when you are the player who is lower ranked, do you go for the cut, or do you hope that the higher ranked player makes a mistake? Smurfy knows that he's got time on Enter here if this was just a standard a standard time trial matchup, but it's not. This is one tries. This is last cut standing. And does he go for it? How confident is he in the cut? Or does he play it safe and hope that Enter doesn't go for the cut and beat him? We're going to find out now. We've got a minute and a half or so to decide who is the last car standing. Mario Raceway for all the marbles here. It's been a fantastic final. Good luck to both runners here. Let's see who we got. Enter is going for it. He's made it through. He's clean, and that's big. That's really big. He's obviously got the lead over Smurfy, who played it safe. And let's see how big that lead is. It's about 7/10 of a second. It's going to be really close if he can do that on laps 2 and 3. Here we go. He's done it. He's through. And this is incredible stuff from Enter. He's risking it all. And really clean mushroom cuts. And Enter now, I think Smurfy is just close enough there. He was only a couple of tenths out there. He's just ahead. But he's got to keep the driving clean. Enter through again, and Smurfy bonks the mushroom. That's not ideal. It's going to be really, really close. Let's see how these laps finish. Shroom all important now. And remember, we've got just over 2 seconds in it here. Enter through. It's a sub. Oh, and Smurfy's got it, but it's not by much. Crazy final. The safe play proved to be the right play, but it was incredibly close in the end. A 1:31.12 there from Smurfy going safe. And then with the sub 1:29.89 through the mushroom cut, just 0.84 of the second decides the last cutter standing. Canada wins the gold. Unbelievable effort by Enter. Just really hard as nails there. Nerveless going through the mushroom cut and had Smurfy made any sort of, not even a big mistake, a small mistake, it would have gone the other way. So big congratulations to Canada on the gold, but well done to Germany as well. Great performance from Enter. Really excellent stuff from both karters there. High quality karters final in a really high pressure situation. So congrats to Canada, congrats to Germany, congrats to everybody taking part in the World Cup. We'll find out what the final standings were tomorrow morning. The final submission deadline has just passed. So big thanks as well to Slim and all of the modding team for organising this. Been a great event, and we've all really enjoyed it. So thank you everybody for listening. Thanks for watching. It's been good fun, and we will see you again soon for hopefully more great karting action.